finally 7 days to CAT. We are now approaching to the D-Day. Now, guys, these are going to be really important days. You all know that. I mean, there is no need to tell you, but I'm going to tell you something a little different. Now, you have to do a lot of revision. You have to go through all the theorems and rules and all that. Okay, I'm not going to really dwell on this because you all know that you all are smart out there. Now, I see two types of students out here. Number one, who are slogging a lot. Number two, who are kind of taking like chill pill. Now, the ones who are slogging a lot right now, again, there are two categories. The one, maybe you are somebody who started like 20 days back or 15 days back. You may be from IIT or NIT, and you're still giving, you believe in giving your best shot for CAT. Definitely give yourself 7 to 8 hours a day because you started 15 days or 20 days back. Give yourself good time, try to prepare whatever you can, and on D-Day, just give yourself a best shot. As simple as that. Now, on the other side, if you're somebody who has been preparing for like a year and a half, 2, or let's say 6 months or so, stop slogging. That's the main thing that everybody has to do out there. Because we are this fundamental, kind of a methodology or thought process कि यार नहीं और थोड़ा कर लूँगा, नहीं और थोड़ा कर लूँगा, इधर 1 mark बढ़ेगा, उधर 2 marks बढ़ेगा. It doesn't work like that. At least in competitive exam, it doesn't work like that. At least in competitive exam like CAT, it doesn't work like that. It might work in other exams, but not for CAT. Now, this thing worked very well for engineering and commerce exam, but as I always say, do not put CAT into that category, show some respect. So, I'm going to tell you bluntly and honestly that stop slogging yourself. Do not try to do anything new. Do not try to be greedy and trying to work for that 1 mark. Don't do that. All these are divergence. All these are things going to kind of divert you from your main goal. So, stop doing anything new which you might feel that you can improve. Don't do that. Whatever you have done, revise it nicely. Whatever you have done, write it down. What happens most of the time? We write down all the formulas, we write down all the theorems, and we write down all the stuff, right? Now let's say we write down all the rules and all that. But what we fail to do is we never ever write down our strategies. Trust me. Now, you can take this as a challenge or whatever. You can try to do this. If you know, let's say 10 strategies to crack RC, which we do in our class, by the way. So if you have done 10 RC strategies, if right now if you ask yourself, you will be able to kind of recap around about 7 to 8 strategies, but not all 10 strategies, right? So what I kind of propose you all is that write down all your strategies. Write it down. Okay, you know what? If RCs are going to be at a tough level, what should be my strategy? Okay, if RCs are going to be mild level, what's going to be my strategy? Am I in a situation to understand level of difficulty? You remember benchmarking video I made 2017, 2018 पे 2019 को benchmark कैसे करना है? So try to do that. Try to analyze it. That ये मुझे आता है क्या मैं LOD समझ पाऊंगा? Right? Because the entire game on the D-Day is going to be on the LOD front. As simple as that. LOD के ऊपर attempt होगा, attempt के ऊपर accuracy होगा. As simple as that. So try to do that. Try to write it down. The moment you write it down, it gives you great retention. And trust me, on the D-Day, everything starts coming in your mind. So you are right there. Then you don't hunt for strategy, because I have seen students saying that कि एक strategy में भूल गया. Actually वो apply करता D-Day में तो शायद से मेरे marks बन जाते. So the first thing to do is write it down. Now that's number 1. Number 2 is that if you want to write mocks, you can write it today, tomorrow and day after, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I propose 2 to 3 mocks maximum with the analysis. No mocks Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No mocks. Because on a D-Day, we're writing the actual mock, right? So no mocks Thursday, Wednesday के बाद. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, no mocks, absolutely. Now, you have to study in those 3 hours. I would propose, trust me, 3 घंटा बैठो. Do 1 hour का VARC, do 1 hour का DI, do 1 hour का Quant. कुछ नहीं करना है, सॉल्व भी नहीं करना है, टेंशन आ रहा है, कुछ मत करो, सॉल्व भी मत करो, आरसी पढ़ो, DIR गो थ्रू करो एंड क्वांट्स को गो थ्रू करो. सिंपल सी बात है. बट डू दैट टिल सैटरडे, बिकॉज नाउ दोस 3 hours का हैबिट वी मस्ट हैव, राइट, अकॉर्डिंग टू योर स्लॉट, बाय द वे. नाउ फॉर द नेक्स्ट 7 days, remember, it's going to be 90% EQ. Even on the D-Day, it's going to be 90% EQ and 10% IQ. Now try this out. Try this out. What you can do is you can ask your friend कि यार एक काम कर, जो भी क्लास तुम्हें लगाई है, मान लो अगर आप कॉमन क्लास में, लाइक सेम क्लास के अगर आप बच्चे हो, तो बस आपके फ्रेंड को पूछना है कि डूड एक काम कर, मुझे कोई भी एक मॉक बता, ठीक है, मुझे कोई भी एक मॉक बता दे जो मैं कल ट्राई करूंगा. Now trust me, take that mock as a cat mock. And अगर आपके फ्रेंड ने आपको ऐसा मॉक बताया जो थोड़ा सा अनएक्सपेक्टेड है, I'll tell you, you are going to be shit scared. That is just a mock. Imagine अगर D-Day पे ऐसा पेपर आया तो some changes, something which is different. जैसे last year Quants में हुआ था. How are you gonna tackle it? I'll tell you, अगर आपने VARC open करा 2019, right? CAD, Sunday, slot 1. अगर आपने VARC open करा, first RC that you see is coming from Greek mythology. How are you gonna react? What is gonna happen is you're gonna get nervous, you're gonna be anxious, you're gonna be shit scared, you're gonna be tense, and you might think about CAT 2020. और ये चीजें होती है D-Day पे. That's the reason I say, for the next 7 days, focus more on your EQ, not on the IQ. So, write it down that if the paper is going to be at a very high level, what should be my strategy? Mid-level, what should be the strategy? Low level, what should be the strategy? This is what you need to do. Again, what I believe is, why do we get scared when you see the paper? Because see, even if the paper is easy one, right? Because of that, because of that anxiety and because of that nervousness, we tend to screw up. I mean, a night before you will not be able to sleep properly. Trust me. Many of you will not be able to sleep properly a night before the CAT. Why? Because you are nervous about it. Why we are nervous about it? Because you will take it as a burden. कि यार एक exam है क्या होगा पता नहीं. No, don't take it as a burden, right? Nobody's kind of telling you to give that exam. So don't take it as a burden. Rather, I would love to tell you like this, that 24th November, whatever exam that you are writing, as I told you, you are writing your destiny. Come on, you got to be serious about it. But let not have that seriousness, overcoming your mind, your emotions, and your heart, and whatsoever. So take it as an opportunity wherein you can actually, recheck or redo, or you can undo all the fuck ups, all the screw ups, all the mistakes that you have done in the past. So here is an opportunity for you to do something really great in your life. If you are somebody who has always been giving excuses, ये नहीं कर पाया, वो नहीं कर पाया, ये नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं हुआ. Now on the 24th November, you have the opportunity. Make most out of it, right? So take it as an excitement. Take it, as the best thing that is happening in your life. So even if you see surprise on the D-Day, for the fact you were happy about it, you were excited about it, you will have your emotions under control. Now listen to me very carefully what I'm trying to tell you. Try to take 24th November or try to take your CAT as something which is going to change your life. So be happy about it. Be excited about it. Now I know you got to be motivated. हम कर लेंगे, हम फोड़ देंगे, हम तोड़ देंगे, CAT को फोड़ देंगे. I get it. That kind of an attitude is actually required. But understand, we are writing an exam. We are not going for a sports. Like we are not, going for a boxing or karate and all that. So you getting my point, right? So you don't have to have a physical aggression. You have to have a mental aggression, but peacefully. So calm yourself down for the next 7 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I would recommend you to watch some motivation kind of movies. I can recommend few of them. Pursuit of Happiness, one of my favorite on the list. Again, you can check that out. You can check that one more movie, Castaway, you can watch. If you're a finance lover, if you're a finance freak like me, and if you want to get into a top-notch college and do MBA in finance, you can watch you can watch Wolf of Wall Street. You can watch Big Short. You can watch a lot of movies out there on the finance front. You can watch all those movies and keep yourself motivated. As simple as that. For the next 7 days, less of study, more of taking care of your emotions. So for the next 7 days, I would say till Wednesday, do whatever study that you want to do. Thursday 3 hours, Friday 3 hours, and Saturday 3 hours. That should be more than enough. And trust me, on 24th of November, everything will be fine, everything will be super duper, everything will go the way you imagined and the way you want to, only and only if you take care of your emotions very well. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is, before D-Day, so Saturday night in the evening, I will be publishing a video giving you some really important important tricks or tips, I would say, and a couple of things that I want to make you aware of, which I don't want you all to have on D-Day. All these things, all these important notes, or let's say all this important guide, whatever that you call it as, will help you to perform very well on D-Day. So that's it from my side. If not subscribed to the channel. Stay tuned to all the videos that I'm gonna put from now onwards. But again, guys, don't take it as a tension or a burden. Be happy about it. Be delighted. Be excited about it. That's it from my side. Thank you so much.